Wednesday afternoon, about 16 minutes before FOMC minutes from last month's meeting. So obviously not going to trade now, but just want to kind of, again, in a previous video with this indicator, BoS order block, I kind of went over the basic features of this indicator. Basically, it looks for places where institutions and big funds, where they are buying, it finds their footprint. And so far all morning, as expected, the Nasdaq has been in like a 30-point range, very, very tight. But still, even in this tight environment, if one is watching this, a trader can definitely pick up some great trades. I mean, here is a long, and again, BoS order block identifies a buying, institutional buying. And here it is. And look what happens, right? Very common. Breakthrough, retest. So here is a retest of this level. I will talk about this a bit later. These are, by the way, very helpful. This draw in real time. And for example, if you know already that you're looking for a long based on this buying, once price breaks this, that's a confirmed buying, and you definitely have a nice scalp here. But it was sideways all morning. But again, look at this. It was more buying coming in. This draws in real time, and it does not repaint, to make it clear. Buying, some more buying, didn't give you much, but look what happens again, right? Look at this. A retest of this buying area. So, and here there was an actual signal. Again, for me, for this indicator, it's not so much about the signals. It is the information that you are getting about the particular market that you are trading. These, again, default settings, I did not change anything. I did not even look at the settings, to be honest. So this is just as is. So buying again, right? Some more buying. Now selling is coming in. Now, I would be hesitant to sell this because it sells right into this buying area. So obviously I wouldn't do that. I would probably skip that if you didn't. I mean, you saw this selling. There was enough here for a scalp. And given the tight range in the morning, you know, if you wanted a quick scalp, you got it. But now you see what happens here. Price comes to an area identified much earlier. Now, if we can squeeze this, here it is. This is the area identified earlier. Now, I'm not going to trade now because FOMC minutes are coming in a few minutes. But I will try to put like a trade or two together. I'm going to load up a funded account and try to put. Now, you know, this you could trade both as scalping approach and as swing trade approach. You know, if there is a directional move, now so far we've been completely sideways, but if there is a directional move, you can really get in early on some big trends. So hopefully something exciting happens once the minutes come out. I'm going to keep the recording running and see if I can catch a trade or two. Okay, so the FOMC minutes are out. Just kind of looking. This area broke a little bit. There is an area underneath, but price could not reach it. So this could be a bullish sign. And now there is this pivot break, and the indicator shows you there is a pivot break to the upside. So that's bullish. So all things being equal, I think we have a shot at this area here. Feel pretty confident about it. So, and here is buying. You see this? Buying is coming in. I'm going long here. I am going long with 3. Gonna take one off over here. That's what I'm talking about. You see this? Buying coming in. Pivot break to the upside. All looking good. So I'm gonna be scaling out of these 3 contracts. One here. Maybe another one like halfway here. And then see if one can reach all the way to this former selling area here. Alright, so first target hit. If you're wondering where is my stop doesn't have to be too big when I'm watching this, so it's not on the chart, but it would be somewhere below this shaded area. This is where the buying came in. So if this buying fails, I don't want to be long anymore, obviously. So I'm kind of watching this as my stop is right here. So here is another pivot break identified by the software, so that gives me further confidence for this trade. Well, I messed up here. I thought I put
order canceled.
I thought I placed one. I wanted to take off one contract, so I messed up here. So again, the logic for this trade was buying coming in. My stop, now it wasn't on the chart, but I was watching the whole time, obviously. My chart would be right below the area where there is buying, because the fact is, if all of a sudden price starts breaking this, well, then I no longer want to be long. The point is, buying coming in here gave me some confidence for this trade. I meant to take off only one contract, instead I took off all three, so this is the profit so far here. If there is another retest of this level, I will get in, maybe just with one contract. Alright, so wow, they're really coming down hard. Level underneath is here. It will be interesting if they do this. However, I still think if price can recover and again kind of get over here, slightly above this buying area, I will again be interested in the long. So I'm going to place a buy stop over here. It looks like a good spot. Just one contract. So I guess it worked out well for me that I made a mistake. Let's see. So yeah, just you know, if they're not gonna recover here, they're probably gonna come to this area or maybe slightly lower to this area, but let's see what they do here. If I get in, you know, my stop would still be slightly below this rectangle, this buying area here. Alright, so I'm in the long here. I guess I can place my target just to be safe right before the highs. This looks good now. Here we go. Let's take this one off.
Order canceled.
Alright, I mean, trading with this really gives you an idea, a very good idea, what is it that the market wants to do. These areas are painted ahead of time. You can look for them, make for great entry signals and possible targets as well. As I said, I think as long as this buying area kind of holds, this is what we want. Probably this is the target for the NASDAQ. Alright, really nice trading, even though in the morning was extremely choppy and range bound. Still, trading with this indicator, BoS order block, gives you some nice areas upon retest to take longs in this case. Very nice. It was a long and then a retest of the same area. That's what we had earlier this morning. Okay, so now just gonna be waiting on this. I'm going to be showing my rhythmic dashboard next, and just some final words about this product. First day, my first video, I was just watching it, kind of learning how it behaves, and today for the first time I traded it in my funded account, so stay tuned for the rhythmic dashboard. Alright, BoS order block. Here is my rhythmic clock. The account used. Here is the price that I said NASDAQ might reach based on the fact that this was an area of interest before, right? So again, this indicator just gives you a great map of what to look for. See that? Perfectly. Hit it absolutely perfectly. So lots of fun to trade with this. it does require, I believe, some basic knowledge of trading. It's not just about, buy arrow, sell arrow. This helps you read the market. So the more experience you have trading, I believe the better you will do with this. So yeah, very, very solid indicator. BoS order block lets you know where the institutions are buying, selling, where are the important areas for institutions, which will help you be profitable in your own trading. If this helped you in any way, please leave me a like. You can email me with any questions. My email is in the description. Thank you all. This was a lot of fun. Thank you. See you next time.